everybody, Rosematter here. Welcome to part 3 of my Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Let's Play. In the last episode, Monokuma has made his triumphant return, and of course the game that was about us trying to get along has now turned into the killing game that we all knew it was going to eventually become. And we found out that Usami may or may not be a traitor. I'm still unsure about that. And speaking of traitors, Monokuma says that there's a potential traitor within the group, which might be us, because we don't know anything about our past. So it'll be interesting to see where things go from there. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so last we left off, we were going to go to breakfast, as is customary of the Danganronpa games, as we all have kind of like our daily powwow. Oh, geez, and Nagito is right here, of course. Not everyone is as strong as Byakuya. I've never thought about having to overcome anything before. Nagito really seems to be like a Byakuya fanboy a little bit. Like, it seems like Byakuya in every game seems to have like his little fan base. It's not like I just run away from my problems, but it's more like I was just living my life without even thinking about them at all. Even so, I was still able to live. But this is different.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was being too negative. No, I understand. I'm the same as well. But now that we've talked, I feel assured once again. Being loners won't get us anywhere. That's why I think we should all help each other out. Also, I think we need to get stronger. An ordeal like this is what'll make us cling to hope. Yeah, you're probably right.
Bye now.
Well, I'll be heading to the restaurant now. I guess I should be going too. Oh, I see a couple of people to talk to, and I leveled up. Sweet. Okay, so I have to remember before the class trial, I've got to get some, oh, what are the words? The things to help me out in the class trial. I gotta do that, because I will need all the help I can get. Good morning. I still don't quite trust this girl fully. Yeah, good morning. Huh? What is it? I just said good morning. Why is she so shocked? My first time greeting someone, and I was actually greeted back. I'm so happy. Could you do it one more time?
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. There is something real off about this girl. What kind of life has she had? Because you think being a nurse, she would have, you know, like, experience dealing with people, but I don't know. I don't want to talk to her, but I will. Jeez, I'm so sleepy. Mr. Ham Hands is so selfish. It's totally fine to spend the morning sleeping in. But if we need to eat breakfast anyway, what's wrong with eating it together?
Aww.
Well, I like to eat my breakfast eating sweets in my room. That's already fine. So if I do want to give her some sort of present, if I do, looks like something sweet will be a good thing to give her. Eating sweets for breakfast is bad for your health. You're consuming too many sugars and fats.
Hey.
Who made you my doctor? Don't speak to me without my permission.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Meat-Con, you really should have expected that. Jeez, listening to this ugly bitches crying in the morning makes me so sick. Hiyoko, you definitely have the ultimate bad attitude. I think she might be tied with Business Boy for that. Alright, let's talk to this girl. Mahiru, I heard that, like, someone said that spending free time with her will kind of, like, make her a more likable character, and I am interested.
Hey.
I do like, if anything, I like her character design. Good morning, Hajime. I know it's a very, like, what's the word I'm thinking? It's a very vain, superficial reason to want to hang out with people, but so be it. Yeah, good morning.
Aww.
Jeez, what's with the sullen face? Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. I couldn't really sleep last night. I had a lot on my mind, and I don't know if I'll ever get the answers I'm looking for.
Aww.
Man, just for kicks, I should prepare some yummy desserts and tea and invite some people to come chat with me. Okay, so I'll have to remember, desserts and tea. She likes that kind of stuff.
Got it.
Oh, just so you know, it's gonna be girls-only gathering. Don't expect the boys to be invited. She has a real thing about men. I don't understand. Sounds like an excuse for some girl talk. What do girls even talk about? I guess guys will never know.
Yeah.
I'll go on ahead. You'd better hurry and go to the restaurant. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else to talk to, so I'll head on inside. Oh, and Chiaki, she's always right here, so it's good to know if I want to talk to her. She seems to be pretty stationary, she's just by the games.
Meow.
Good numbing. Well, it's good to see that this whole thing about having to kill each other doesn't seem to be bringing her down very much. What?
Yes.
I thought up a greeting for when we all eat breakfast together. It's a revolutionary new phrase that combines good morning and nom at the same time. This is definitely the new hip thing to say. In fact, I'll make sure it's the new hip thing to say.
Meow.
Good numbing. So, I'm gonna go tell everyone. Even if she makes it popular, it'll still be limited to this island. Good morning, Chiaki.
Hey.
Good morning. What was that pause for?
Well,
I'm in the middle of doing some combo strings. I couldn't really reply. Doing what? I guess it's almost time. I'll go to the restaurant then. She kind of gives off a Chihiro vibe a little bit. Did I interrupt something she was doing? No, it looks like not everybody's here yet. Several people were already at the restaurant. I shouldn't be surprised that Taro was here, and I shouldn't be surprised especially because Sonya's here and he seems to be kind of like stalking her. But nobody was talking, not a single word. And while they sat there, the people who were late began to arrive as well. Oh, geez, wow, everyone kind of just popped up at once. Is everyone here?
huh?
Huh? It seems Fuyuhiko is not here yet. You know what? We can do without him. That's okay. Maybe someone already offed him. Yes, there we go. Maybe he already got killed. Dead bodies already?
No.
Don't go killing people off. I saw him outside earlier. However, he told me he would not be joining us this morning, and he is like Byakuya from the first game, where he doesn't want to socialize with people. Why does he have to act like a lone wolf at a time like this?
Maybe...
Could he be... Is he thinking up a plan to kill someone by himself?
You must not!
Kazuichi, you should not doubt your friend.
Hey!
Well, he's a Yakuza, isn't he? Do you understand what that means? He's part of the Japanese mafia. I presume he's the kind of person who would not come even if we summoned him.
That's fine.
I guess it can't be helped. We should just talk amongst ourselves. Someone can fill him in later. Yeah, don't let that be me. I don't want to talk to him. Talk? What are we going to talk about?
Rejoice.
Rejoice. I've decided to throw a party tonight. Wow. This is so not like Byakuya, and once again, I'm very curious about the timeline of this to see, like, his personality change a little bit. Huh? Party?
That's right.
That's right, a huge party that will last from sundown to sunrise.
What the?
Party till the sun comes up?
This is your leader's order.
Just so we're clear, I will not allow any absences. Your attendance at this party is absolutely mandatory. Man, nothing more fun than a party that is mandatory.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to talk about stuff like partying. On the contrary, there is no better time than this. But still, we really shouldn't be partying.
Wait!
Hold on. I agree with Byakuya. It doesn't do us any good to stay bummed out like this. Of course you agree with him, Nagito. You're like Byakuya fanboy #1.
Hey.
In fact, because of the situation we're in, it's probably best if we all strengthen our friendships with one another. That's what you thought too, right? That's why you want to throw a party. It doesn't matter why I'm doing it. Anyway, it is of vital importance that we stay in one place tonight.
You fiend.
You say that with such significance.
It's all clear now.
It's decided. We're having ourselves a party.
But...
Even so, I'm not sure it needs to last all night.
Stop talking.
If I thought that, I would have made that clear from the beginning. And there's the Byakuya that we all know. I'm terribly sorry. I'm so sorry for trying to meddle with your plan.
I see.
It's important to be flexible in situations like this. Perhaps a diversion from all this is just what we need. Obviously, Byakuya's got like some sort of ulterior motive. I don't see him as the type to just be like, let's have a party. Then let's party hard. In that case, I'll put my amazing cooking skills on display for you guys. Where is the party going to be held? Would this restaurant be okay? No, this won't do. We need a location that's impervious to interference from outsiders. A place even Monokuma cannot enter. What we need is an enclosed space. An enclosed space?
How pitiful.
If the restaurant won't do, then neither will the lobby. That's not nearly enclosed enough. Nor will the cottages. With so many people, we'd all be pressed up against each other. I'm waiting for Tara to be like, I'm okay with that. Yep. But if you want to be pressed up against each other, then a cottage is clearly the best choice.
I can't stop drooling.
Pressing up against ladies without sneaking aboard the women-only train and drag? Oh, you just get worse and worse.
There's something wrong with
I
you.
can't believe how comfortable you are with saying your perverted thoughts out loud. I may be a pervert, but I'm the kind of pervert everybody likes. No, just no. Your confidence is seriously impressive.
Hey,
Then how about that old-looking building near the hotel?
Huh?
That run-down place?
you're right.
Yeah, but if we do our best to clean it, I think it'd be perfect. I don't think I've been there yet. I wonder if I was able to get there. Plus, it's basically the only place that meets our needs for an enclosed space, right?
However,
Indeed. However, Monami has forbidden us from entering that old place. As I recall, it's in the middle of being renovated. Oh, I have heard your conversation. Heard it all with my very own ears. I have good ears, because I'm a rabbit.
I see.
Oh, so you use your ears. That's strange. Huh? Then what is the reason for those surveillance cameras? Are they for Monokuma's eyes only?
hello!
She looks so disappointed.
That's fine.
Well, it is of no concern. We can settle that issue another time.
Listen,
Regarding the old building, you came to tell us something about it, right? Yes, if it strengthens everyone's bonds with each other, then I will not hesitate to cooperate. Okay, so she's still going on about this, so I still don't know if she can be trusted or not. I don't know.
I shall allow it.
So in that case, I will allow you to enter the old building. I'll cooperate so we can all party together. Together? That's not gonna happen because you're so disgusting.
Understand?
Do yourself a favor and stay away from mirrors. You'll be grossed out by what you see. Ugh, your kind words make me want to cry. So we're all good with the old building?
And?
Then what about the preparations? If it's in the middle of a renovation, don't we need to clean it first?
Wow!
I've never done the dirty work known as cleaning before. I am excited to finally experience it.
Hey!
No way. There's no way we can dirty our dear princess's hands.
Aww.
Nah, I don't want to do it either.
Sheesh.
What, nobody's going to do it?
hey,
In that case, why don't we decide by a random drawing? Random drawing?
actually,
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? See, once again, like the fact that he seems to know more than we do, I want to trust him, I really do, but this game is just about, like, not really trusting anyone.
see?
Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
Judgment.
Well then, let us entrust our destinies to the whims of this drawing.
All right.
Well, no hard feelings. One by one, everyone took turns pulling the chopsticks Nagito held in his hand. And when it was all said and done...
What?
Oh, I had a feeling the whole, like, lucky student thing. I figured it would either be him or me. Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem really lucky right now.
Well,
I guess it can't be helped.
all right.
Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it. I thought so. You seem like you make a good stay-at-home dad. I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
I'll handle the cooking. Alright, first I need to prepare my ingredients, then I'll start cooking at the old building.
There's no mistaking it.
I, Taro Hanamura, will go all out. I will prepare the world's tastiest dishes for you all.
Then,
Then I just need to pass along the party details to Fuyuhiko. Let's go about our business then. After Monokuma's nightly announcement, we'll meet at the old building. After everyone left, I decided to go back to the cottage. There's still some time before the party. There's no way I can spend it staring into space in my room. Well, since I have some free time, it'd be better if I went and talked to everyone. Okay, sweet. I was hoping for some free time. Okay, I'm trying to remember if there was anyone else that people said would be a good person to talk to. I'm kind of interested to learn about me. I feel like, Peko. I think someone said Peko had a good, like, special thing for the class trial that would be, a good skill to have. So she's definitely a possibility. I also just kind of want to walk around because, like I said, it does help with my leveling. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to do some exploring, see if I can get some more of those Monokuma figurines, which will net me more Monokuma coins, which I can use to buy more gifts, because I am a little low on gifts right now. Oh, there's one. Just gotta wait for it.
I knew you could do it.
I don't see any Monokuma figure here. I do see Taro Taro. Definitely don't want to talk to him, though. Alright, so I did see... Okay, so there's Peko, so I will hang out with her, but first I'm going to go to the beach, and I'm going to get myself some more gifts. I know I could have gone to the vending machine, but there is something that is quite fun about the randomness of this. And of course, the fact that you can get things that you can't get in the vending machine. Oh, sweet. Okay, a couple more and then I'll stop. Okay, I think that's good. Hopefully I got something there that Peko will like. Okay, I gotta be very careful. There we go.
Honestly.
Monokuma is obviously lying so he can confuse us. He's trying to make us suspicious of each other. There's no reason for us to fall for it.
Anyway.
If we're to resist Monokuma's lies, it's imperative we train our mental defenses. Okay, please, I hope I've got something here that she would like. Oh, there we go. A bamboo sword sheath. I mean, who else but Peko would like that? If she doesn't like this, I will be shocked.
No way.
Is it really acceptable for me to receive this?
No.
No, I will not question your sincerity. Thank you, Hajime. Okay, I'm assuming she liked that? It's cool we're hanging out, but we're not really talking about anything. Hey, Peko, do you like kendo?
Yes.
Yes. This conversation isn't progressing. Is your house a kendo dojo? Sort of. Sort of?
However.
Is there something wrong with that? No, I was just wondering. Peko's stare is really intense. It might be best if I change the subject. Let's see, a topic that probably won't offend her too much. Oh, I know. Peko, what level are you?
Could it be?
Are you talking about my kendo level? I don't have one. Huh? Dojo trainees typically earn levels corresponding to their years of training. However, I have no need for that. Why? Don't people normally aim for that kind of advancement?
No.
I have no such aim. My destination has already been decided. Protect who I must protect, cut who I must cut. That alone is the original purpose of the sword. Wielding a blade in its truest sense is my aim.
And so?
That is my reason for existing. To achieve that, I have no use whatsoever for meaningless levels determined by arbitrary rules. I see, Peko isn't just a typical kendo athlete, she truly is the ultimate swordswoman. How could I ask such a foolish question about levels? I don't really know much about kendo, but I think you're really cool. You're kind of like a samurai.
What?
Really cool? You say such strange things. No one has ever said that to me before. Well, never mind. Aw, she seems very awkward. Is she blushing? However, because of the path I've chosen, there are things I've lost as well. Warm, irreplaceable things. What did you lose? Fluffiness. Fluffiness?
Yes.
There are things that are warm, fluffy, and soft. The cat that came to visit the dojo, my childhood friend's dog, and even the finch I had as a pet.
Why?
But all animals can sense my menacing presence and run away from me. Oh no, that would be my biggest nightmare, is to have animals not want to be near me. I just want to touch their soft fur and fluffy feathers to my heart's content. I see. That's really painful. I'm really surprised. I thought she was going to talk about an event from her past or something. Okay, so I know if I want to hang out with her again, if I get like a stuffed animal, maybe she'll like that. Oh, then what about asking Gundam if you can touch his hamsters the next time you see him? He might be able to help you out. He probably knows a way to keep animals from running away from you.
I see.
I see, you do have a point. Also, since his hamsters are called the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, they might not get scared of me and run away. Oh god, maybe not. If you make that face, they might still get scared. You're scaring me a little. I should look for Gundam right now. Her eyes look scary. I think Gundam's hamsters might actually freak out.
Hey.
Hajime, thank you for your advice. If you'd like, please come talk to me again. Goodbye. Wow, that's the best conversation I've had so far, probably because it's the only time I've actually given a present that the person likes. Pekka walked off in a hurry. She must be really desperate to touch something fluffy. But based on this, I feel like I was able to significantly close the distance between me and Pekko. Next time, I might be able to talk to her normally. Yay! Okay, that went really well. I'm happy with that. Hopefully the next free time will go just as well. I think what I'm gonna do is, instead of just like going to find a random person, I'm going to, based on the gifts I have, the gift that I'm pretty sure someone will like, then I'll hang out with that person. Oh my god, I just noticed this! I love it! I love the reference to the first game. The crystal ball. 30% of the time, he was accurate 100% of the time. Okay, so the previous owner, so this must be after Danganronpa 1 then. Okay, so based on the gifts I have, I feel like I have a lot of gifts that Sonya would like. But I also have that stapler thing that Mikon would like. It's the thing for medical purposes. Oh, well, there's Pekko again. I kind of want to get more gifts, though. I hope you guys like lots of footage of me just doing this. Man, I'm getting a lot of those crystal balls, it seems like. I got 2 in a row there. Okay, I am really low on coins. One more. Alright, so I will talk to Mikon because I do want to know more about her. If she is a psychopath like I think she secretly is, it might be best to get on her good side. I'm a little hungry, but if I eat now, I'll be too full to eat the party dishes. Then, would you like to have tea together? It'll take our minds off being hungry. Okay, so she likes tea, so I do have a teacup I could give her. So I do have that stapler thingy, but I feel like the fact we had tea, I think that's a big hint there that I should give her something tea related. There we go, Japanese teacup. I feel like Sonya would like that too, because it says royal wood, but should I give it? You know, I'm gonna give it to Mikon. I hope she likes it. Is this something you... Oh, no, she didn't like it? Is this something you throw or hit things with? If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'll make sure I take good care of it. Ah, dang it. Despite the fact we decided to hang out, Mikon is acting suspicious and hasn't tried to look at me at all. Somehow, I feel like I did something bad to her even though I know I didn't do anything. I'm sorry. What's this all of a sudden? I thought you clearly looked like you were in a bad mood. Did I do something wrong again? Well, you didn't like my gift, so I am a little pissy about that. What should I do? Would it make you happier if I took my clothes off? Okay, what is with this girl? First she, like, gets in a weird compromising situations, and now she's just offering to take her clothes off. I'm kind of concerned about this girl. Why are you reacting like that? You're right, you don't want to see me naked, right? Then how about my money? Man, the Hiyoko, she was right. This girl is just like naturally born to be bullied. Seriously, hold on.
I'm sorry.
It's no use. I feel like if I start panicking, the situation is going to get even worse. Alright, I should just calm down first. Hey, Mikan, I just want to talk to you normally. Talk? Today is such a beautiful day. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm sorry. Should I take off my clothes? Seriously, you don't have to do anything like that. This is troubling. I guess I should start talking to Mikan about something she might get excited about. I don't think she'd want to talk about guys, and pizza, I don't think let's do bandage. Work-related stuff, obviously, she'd probably be more comfortable with. Mikan, what type of bandage do you like the most? Bandage? Let's see, there are lots of different types these days. It's extremely convenient because there are waterproof types and sticky types, but I definitely like non-elastic types the best. They're not too constricting, but they still firmly secure wounds. I'm glad. Looks like she's getting into the conversation. Sorry, I went ahead and started talking on my own. Don't worry about it. I'm the one who asked anyway. Also, I feel like I got to know you a little more. Really? Then let's call it a day for now.
Hajime! Yes!
If it's not too much trouble for you, I would like to talk to you again. It's been a while since anyone talked to me like this, so... Of course, anytime.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I was afraid that I'd done something wrong, but it looks like that ended on a positive note. We decided to go our separate ways for now. But for some reason, I feel like Mikan was staring at my back a little too long. She's not a bad person, but I really don't know how to communicate with her that well. Yay! Level up. Sweet. For now, I decided to return to my room. Good night, he says. Whatever. I have a party to attend. Alright, time to go to the old building by the hotel. Oh. Hey, Buki.
Oh my
We should go together. Oh, are you here for the party? Why else would I be here? Anyway, what are you doing at a place like this? I'm doing a little exercise so I can enjoy all the yummy food we're going to eat. I'm excited to eat Teru's cooking. Yeah, especially since he's the ultimate cook. Okay, so the old building by the hotel. Oh, there's more people out here to talk to. I let Fuyuhiko know about the party, but he doesn't seem too pleased about it. What a shocker. It's about time for the party. I'm really excited. I'll do my best not to be in the way, so it's fine if I stay here, right? Are you really worrying about something like that? Yes! As if I should be surprised about that, too. Alright, was this the old building, I'm guessing? Yep. Alright, cool. Oh, geez. Hi, Byakuya. He certainly does have a presence to him. So this is the old building. Compared to the hotel, it definitely looks worse for the wear. You're here. Now then, stand up straight and raise your arms. Why do I have to do that? Because I need to do a body check. A body check? Since I'm the one hosting the party, it's necessary for me to take all possible security measures.
Listen.
Funny because I have like a sword on me, and I've got a couple of other presents on me that could be used as weapons. I already promised that I would not allow even one person to become a victim. I get it. And so I reluctantly raised my arms and stood up straight. Byakuya went ahead and thoroughly searched me, starting with my legs and working his way up.
I see.
It appears you haven't brought anything dangerous, so I'm assuming I either kept my presents at home or he's really bad at doing body checks. Of course I haven't.
That's fine.
Very well, I shall allow you to enter. It was at that moment I noticed a strange item near where Byakuya was standing. Metal cases?
What?
Duralumin, actually. I found them at the supermarket. This one's used to store any dangerous items I find during body checks. The other one is for... well, let's just say it's for emergencies only. What do you mean, emergencies?
Stop talking.
Don't worry about it. The others are already here, gathered at the dining hall in the back. Go there and wait. As soon as he said that, Byakuya turned his back to me. I guess that's the end of our talk, but... He's so cautious. I didn't expect him to perform a body check. And what did he mean by emergencies only? So like I'm saying, based on the fact that I have Hero's like crystal globe thing as a present, this must be happening after Danganronpa 1, which might explain why Byakuya is so overly cautious and like wanting to protect everyone. But I mean, the fact that he doesn't seem to remember Monokuma, maybe, like I said, subconsciously he might remember that this happened to him before. Once again, things that we will discover later, I'm sure.
Oh?
There's a tantalizing aroma wafting from the kitchen.
Jeez.
However, Byakuya will yell at me if I don't go straight to the dining hall. You should head over there as well. Okay, kitchen. All right, I'll leave Teru in there. Oh, there's Sonia.
I see.
So this is what the inside looks like. There are so many gaps in the wooden floors. Is that because it is so old?
All right.
I must tread carefully so my feet do not stumble. My adventurous heart is pounding with excitement. I guess when you're a princess, even little things seem exciting. Let's check these places out. I mean, they wouldn't be here if I wasn't supposed to go and check things out. Right? Okay, alright. The game is telling me, stop looking at these things, they're not important, go to the dining hall, but I can't help it. Fine, I'll go. Oh, this is pretty snazzy. I like this. They're talking about being all run down and stuff, but it looks good in here. Ah, Hajime, how do you like it? What do you mean? See, I decorated the whole dining hall for the party. I even laid out the carpet, too. You did a good job, I gotta say. Really? Even the carpet?
Yep.
Yep, I brought it from the supermarket. That place sure does seem to have everything. I actually wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There was a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place, too. It took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that. There's no way I could handle being stuck cleaning the whole day. You're commendable, Nagito.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. This old place sure is run down. I feel bad Nagito went to all this trouble cleaning it. Even cleaning has its limits. See, check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of deterioration? Don't these openings seem dangerous to you? Okay, between Sonia and Mahiru saying all this stuff about the floorboards, obviously this is gonna come back some way. You're right.
Aww.
Well, the carpet is spread out enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal.
Hey.
But it might be best to tell Mikan to be careful. Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. I'm worried about Monokuma showing up. If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone.
So...
We gotta do something about it. See, she's smart. I like this girl. She's thinking ahead.
super difficult.
I wonder if someone can do something about it. Plus, I do love her sweater so much. I wonder. I wonder. So we're on the same page then? I'm not sure I understand. Oh... What are you gonna say? Every time I talk to her, I'm dreading what she's going to say. That creep Byakuya rubbed his ham hands all over me and called it a body check. More like sexual harassment. That's not what it is. He did the same thing to the guys, too. So, I feel like he was getting frisky while he was frisking me. Eh? I'm pretty in demand, you know. You're just kidding. Even though it took me the entire day just to clean this hall, I'm glad everyone's so happy.
Good instincts.
Even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even his food cannot stand against the gourmet cuisine of the multiverse. I gotta say, of like most of the people in this game, Gundam is one of those people that you would dread being stuck talking to at a party, just going on about like the multiverse and everything, until he brings out his hamsters, and then he's like the life of the party. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Getting groped so thoroughly by a man, that was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean the body check?
How annoying.
Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a wrench with me. Seriously, how friggin' annoying. It's your fault for having a wrench in the first place.
Man.
I just happened to find it at the airport. Carrying around calms me down. And we know this guy needs to, like, all the stuff that he can have to help calm him down is probably a good thing, because this guy is just, like, super reactive to everything. But Byakuya put it in that Duralumin case of his.
Aw, man.
Sniffle. Oh my god, yeah, she's in heaven. Hey, what's up? It's pointless. She's completely focused on the food. Speaking of food, let's check out the spread. Looks pretty good. I'm actually getting hungry looking at it. There are a lot of tasty-looking party dishes. Meat, fish, it's all there. I'm assuming we have to wait until everybody shows up. All right, what else to check out here? Okay, so is there something that I'm missing here? I've talked to everybody. I feel like I've pretty much investigated everything around here. I shouldn't leave just yet. Okay, so obviously there's something I'm missing here. I don't think I checked out these things here. Iron plates? Oh yeah, there's a callback to the first one. That reminds me, I saw some similar looking iron plates in the hallway too. But why are those iron plates bolted onto the walls? There we go. All is not what it appears to be. Eh?
Stay back.
One of my 4 devas, Supernova Silver Fox, Sandi, has seen what lies shrouded amongst the darkness. Though that iron plate appears to be bolted to the wall, it's actually bolted over what's known as a window. Window?
Let me tell you.
There are no
this.
windows in this dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them. But why are iron plates covering the windows?
The night is my domain.
Sandi, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today. Hey, why are iron plates covering the windows?
Let's make history.
Such a fine day. Countless lives gasp their first breath, and countless more go the way of all flesh. I guess he doesn't know. Well, this building is in the middle of a renovation, so I guess that might have something to do with it, but this place sure has a creepy atmosphere because of that. Suddenly, we heard the voice of the ultimate affluent protagonist ring throughout the dining hall.
I've made you wait.
Thank you for waiting. Teru is in the kitchen, and it appears Fuyuhiko did not come.
I apologize.
I apologize. I did inform him about the party, but...
Jeez.
It's not like you need to apologize, Pekko. It's his fault for not coming. I explicitly stated that attendance was mandatory, but it's fine. If just one person is absent, then that shouldn't pose a problem. Hopefully, if he's gone, that means that he's gonna get gone, if you know what I'm saying. He won't be able to do anything. What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly,
Come on.
Hey, what is that? An intense expression spread across Byakuya's face as he looked at the table with various food dishes on it.
Not possible.
Dangerous. Oh, pop, pop, pop. As he stomped his way toward the table. Oh, God.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're hogging all the food! No fair!
No, I'm not.
I don't care what you say, you're totally pigging out.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish.
It looks like delicious roasted meat.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
It's an iron skewer.
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take full responsibility and collect it.
Hello there.
Hey, looks like everyone's here. I should go ahead and bring out the rest of the... Huh? What? Some messy eater ruined my arrangement. Who made this dish? That would be me, but, are you a food critic?
What are you thinking?
What are you plotting? Cooking with such dangerous items.
No.
Dangerous? That's, churrasco. It's a South American meal where you stab meat on an iron skewer to cook it. It felt really tropical and exotic, so I thought it would totally fit the party's atmosphere. These iron skewers are a problem.
Why?
Iron skewers aren't allowed either? If that's how you're acting, then there might be more skewers than just these.
Let's go.
Hey, Hajime, come with me. I need your help. He's just gonna, like, eat all of the food that has the skewers on it. Why me?
Man.
It's your fault for standing right in front of him. My condolences. Byakuya's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed him out of the dining hall. All right. Man, he really, like, I'm saying, like, obviously there's something up with him that
Let's
he's
go.
this, like, overly cautious about everything. All right, this is the kitchen. We have to thoroughly inspect it to make sure there are no dangerous items. Thoroughly, huh? Byakuya stomped into the kitchen, and I followed after him.
Listen,
Let's get on with it. Search the place thoroughly. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from one end to the other. There's gonna be a lot of stuff here. There's gonna be, like, knives and, yeah. Look, I found these. There are forks and knives on that shelf. Don't tell me, those two?
naturally.
These are definitely dangerous items. If you're just eating, chopsticks are enough. After he said that, Byakuya threw the forks and knives into the oh my god, I never say that word. Duralumin case, one after the other. You're being very thorough about this. Alright, guess I gotta help find stuff too. There appear to be various types of knives, but these...
What?
Out of the question. Knives are far too dangerous. Hand those over to me. I'll safeguard them. Byakuya grabbed the knife from my hand and threw it into the Duralumin case with the rest. Of course. This paper is...
I see.
I see. It appears to be an equipment list for the kitchen. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it. Though the building is old, the kitchen is impressive. Compared to a normal restaurant, it's not too shabby.
Very strange.
But it's strange. One of the items on this list seems to be short by one. Wonder what that is. Maybe one of the skewers?
I see.
Seems there are no dangerous items, like that skewer in the churrasco earlier inside that plate of food. That appears to be the case. I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items. So I'm guessing one of the missing items is probably going to come back, huh? Hey, is it necessary to go this far?
Don't make me repeat
I'm
myself.
doing this because it's necessary. If I'm to fulfill the promise I made to not let anyone become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really? Is that all?
What?
What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think something must have happened to you. Oh, are we gonna get into this now? After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly. I can't help but think there's a reason for that. I wonder if Byakuya is... I don't think he's the traitor, and I'm guessing it probably is that whole thing about this has happened to him before, and on some level he remembers. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person for as long as I can remember. Distrustful person? I don't really like to talk about my past, but it's fine. I'll just tell you a little bit of it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Byakuya has a past he can't talk about? Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. But in this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be of good use. For to survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs. It's good for me, because I'm skeptical of pretty much everyone. By the way, that past you mentioned,
That's enough.
now is not the time. However, one day, there will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it. Nothing happens and time passes for us peacefully. I will have no choice but to talk. Okay, so clearly, I think I'm right here. It'd be so weird, though, because, like... Does he remember Monokuma? Does Monokuma remember him? That sounded pretty deep. I sort of feel like things are even more mysterious now because he hasn't told me the whole story. This guy might have a deep mystery hidden within him. Deeper than I thought he'd have.
Such silly talk.
Hey, enough with the unnecessary banter. We'd better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works as hard. That's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet.
Huh? Why?
The kitchen's a mess. What happened here?
Stop talking.
Don't raise your annoying voice. I just removed all the dangerous items.
Huh?
There are no knives or forks. Why? How come?
Don't make me repeat
I
myself.
literally just said that I removed all the dangerous items.
You're kidding.
Don't
right?
tell me you're treating cooking utensils like dangerous items.
No.
Well,
no.
most of the dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates, so it's not a problem. But still, Hajime, stop it! Get off me! Not into that sort of thing. Well, that's a little depressing. Oh God, now I gotta watch myself around him too. Trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all flirty, explain this. I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff is still bound to go missing in an old building, right? Oh, I wonder if Fuyuhiko took it. If it's been missing all along, we can't really do anything about it, right? You're right. There's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway. Very well. All I need to do is keep a watchful eye. Don't tell me you plan to keep a watchful eye all night long?
Let's go.
All right, let's go back. The others should be waiting for us. You two, Teru, come to the dining hall for now. Okay. Jeez, he's such a pushy leader. So, I mean, I'm guessing, yeah, the skewer is gonna have to come back at some point. Maybe Fuyuhiko took it, maybe Teru hid it somewhere, and he's going to be using it. I don't know, we'll see. They're finally back, or maybe it's a red herring and the skewer won't come into play at all.
Hey!
Hey, let's eat already, I'm starving. There's still an issue we need to address first.
Lies!
An issue?
All right!
Who do I got to beat the crap out of? Just say the word, I'll do it for you.
That's enough.
That won't be necessary. The issue is where to safeguard this Duralumin case that has all the confiscated dangerous items. Can't we just leave it here? I've already put a lock on the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we should definitely up the security and keep it someplace safe. Someplace safe? Oh, there's a storage room at the back of this old building.
I see.
A storage room, huh? Even so, we can't leave the case alone in there.
Then
Someone should guard it. That would keep it safe, yes?
Huh?
Eh? Who? I'll do it, of course. Are you sure? I guess if you insist. Just kidding. But it'll be lonely there by yourself.
I don't mind.
I don't mind. I'm really not that good in situations where I have to be around lots of people anyway. If I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be Lonely Girl in the Storage Room. However, Teru has gone to the trouble of cooking. Is it alright for me to bring some of it with me?
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. But if you're going to do guard duty anyway, it might be better if you avoid the storage room. Why is that? Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. Also, I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
I see.
In that case, why don't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker in there, too. Be a good idea to guard that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the office sounds nice. I'm pretty sure it's not that dirty either. Understood. So I need to be on guard duty at the office. Then I should get going. Have fun tonight, everyone. Maybe Peko. Maybe she's the one I gotta be suspicious of. Like, the fact that she said that she went to go get Fuyuhiko and he didn't show up. Now she's trying to, like, stay away from everyone and guard everything. Come on, Peko. I'm just starting to get to know you. Don't do me like that, girl. Don't be the killer. And don't get killed either. Taking with her the Duralumin case and a plate piled with food, Peko left the dining hall.
I see.
Seeing Peko's back as she walks away makes me feel like she's got this super cool, melancholy vibe.
Huh?
But shouldn't she have taken the other case with her too? No, this case is fine.
That's weird.
No fair. You're like the only one who got to bring their own stuff.
Naturally.
When you're as special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you.
Listen.
This Duralumin case stays with me at all times. I put the key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There's no way I can let anyone else handle this matter. More importantly, we're all done now, right? Let's start the party.
Stop talking.
No, there's still more.
I'm gonna do it!
Ugh. Who do you want me to beat the crap out of? Hurry up and tell me already. Seriously, it has nothing to do with that. Actually, if you're volunteering, I do have one particular nuisance in mind. Huh? Are you talking about
That's right.
Monokuma, of course? He's the one thing that could obviously disrupt this party. Oh, I was hoping you'd talking about Fuyuhiko.
I'll show you my serious
All
side.
right, so you'll let me eat if I beat the crap out of Monokuma, right?
Hold on!
Wait a second, if you actually pick a fight with that thing, you're just going to end up perforated.
Move.
Are you telling me to wait till I starve to death?
Hey,
Starve to death? That's a little extreme. Our opponent is not someone we can just fight. Rather, it's better if we use our heads and think of a plan.
hey.
I'll do something about it.
What?
Do something? You? Hey, don't talk down on my best girl, okay?
Hey,
Hey now, what can a girl like you do? What can a girl like you do? You're just gonna put yourself in danger. Don't you talk. Everyone is just doubting Chiaki. No. Like I said, she's gonna be this game's Chihiro. She's going to save us somehow.
Nope.
I just know it. I won't. It's not like I'll personally do something. You won't? Do you intend to utilize Monami? Or Monami?
Yep.
Yeah, if I can talk her into helping us. She might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least, that's what I think. That's probably a good idea. She looks like the type that's easily manipulated.
Oh!
Plus, Monami and Monokuma totally have a rivalry going on. Well, it's a pretty one-sided rivalry.
are you okay?
But will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's dangerous.
It's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. If things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. Chiaki, don't you go either. Don't go, best girl, please. Well then, I'll be going now. I don't like these people. I don't like that they're getting separated from me. That's not good. What is this feeling? I feel somewhat uneasy. Yeah, no kidding. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off. So it's all settled, right? Then can we... You're right, let's begin. Her and him are just gonna, like, battle their way to the tables and try and eat as much as possible. All right.
Fine.
So the banquet has finally commenced. You better keep me entertained. And with that, the party started. Now that I think about it, I still don't understand why we're even having a party in the first place. But whatever the reason, everyone seems to be having fun.
Hey, are we good? Can I finally eat?
Let's enjoy this happy fun time while it lasts, because I have a feeling it's going to be ending soon.
You're already eating!
I can't stop. I can't stop my hands from shoving food in my face.
Oh my god.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all. No matter how full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies. That is what I cook, the world's tastiest dishes.
That's rather scary. You're not eating? Then I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I'll make lots more in the kitchen, and then I'll bring it all out here, okay?
Hey everyone, while we're at it, why don't I take pictures for you guys? Wow, that sounds wonderful. Please do.
I wonder if Mahiru is gonna get like a picture of something suspicious. The photography thing's gotta come up at some point, right? This feels weird. When I first came to the island, watching everyone have fun was so frustrating. But now it feels reassuring. We're actually friends who fight together, friends who developed a sense of unity. That's not gonna last very long. Nekomaru, did something happen? The party's just started, but I must return to my oh, does he have to shit? I must return to my cottage.
Come on.
Don't be foolish. I won't allow such selfish actions.
Don't stop me!
Don't stop me, Byakuya. There comes a time when a man knows he's gotta go. If I don't go now, it would shame me as a man.
Shit!
Shitting my pants would totally shame me as a man. So he was talking about the toilet.
What?
If you need to use the bathroom, there's one in this old building. Why do you need to go back to your cottage? I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
What?
What is this oh god, I wonder if there's a body in there. What is this blasphemy? What now?
Impossible!
My hellhound earring has disappeared. Did it vanish into subspace? Calm down, you probably just dropped it somewhere. Oh, something's gonna happen. This is building up to something.
Shit!
Oh shit, I'm gonna shit!
Quiet.
Shut up, don't you dare. Hey, is it really alright if I eat all of this?
What did you say?
Don't be an idiot, make sure you leave some for me.
Come on,
Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on, I'm gonna take a picture.
say cheese.
Alright, say
Just
cheese.
kidding.
Hey, why can't you all act a little more mature? Ooh,
What?
What was that sound just now? Oh. Oh no, someone set out the... Someone flipped the circuit breaker? Huh? It's dark all of a sudden.
It's a blackout!
So, it might be Pecco, because she is in the room with the circuit breaker. A blackout?
Hey, I can't see anything.
In that instance, as we stumbled around in the darkness, our fear swallowed us up like a flood.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
The sounds of screams and frantic footsteps ran throughout the dark dining hall, and we were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this! Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Complete darkness. Therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eyes will adjust.
This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Within the darkness, we fervently waited to be released from our fear. We anxiously waited, and after a while, it finally... Zap. Ah! At that moment, when the lights in the dining hall finally turned back on, a shocking scene unfolded before our eyes. That is... Mikan's appearance had been compromised. Oh, no. Oh, God.
I'm sorry! I tripped again!
What is with this girl? I need to know. I need to know what... Why? Why?
Seriously? How do you trip and land like that?
Yay! An erotic pose! That's obviously a fan service moment. No! Please don't look at me! I can't take this at all! Mahiru! It's time to snatch some shots! There's no way I can do that.
At least Mahiru has a little bit of, like... dignity, I guess.
Please forgive me. Just forgive me already.
I can't help but feel maybe something bad happened to her. Like, for her always just be like, oh, I don't want you to hate me. Should I take my clothes off? Or, like, let me put myself in these compromising situations. Like, it seems like she'd have a, like, kind of a dark past? I don't know. Or maybe she's
Everyone, I think it would
crazy
be best
person.
if we
I don't
help
know.
her already.
Well, I said maybe she's distracting people because she's planning to murder someone. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I'm terribly sorry for all this trouble. So sorry.
Hey,
Yeah, from now on, just be careful.
Huh?
Oh, I'm glad. The lights are back on here, too.
yay!
So you were the one who fixed the breaker, Kazuichi. You were unusually useful this time.
Hey,
Well, no, I couldn't find my way into the office with the circuit breaker.
Huh?
Then why are the lights back on? Who knows?
What? Are you
Don't
stupid?
who knows me? You're so useless. It's not my fault, you know. There's no way I could have found my way to the office in that darkness.
Oh my.
Oh my.
what happened?
Sonia, did something happen? No, Byakuya's missing. Did he go somewhere?
Huh?
Byakuya? We immediately looked around the dining hall. Sure enough, Byakuya, who promised he would lead us in situations like this, was nowhere to be found. Oh my god, is he going to be the first to go? That would be crazy.
Huh?
I said before that, like, the Danganronpa, the first game with, like, the first murder, that was quite shocking. If Byakuya dies, if he's the first one to go, that would top it for sure. That's weird. He was here earlier, right? Did he run off somewhere during the blackout? We definitely would have heard him if he run off somewhere. In that pitch blackness?
Hey,
I'm a little worried. We should split up and go look for him. I'll look in the storage room, so can I ask you to check the entrance, Hajime? Yeah, got it.
for now.
Then I guess I'll go look in the office.
Then
I shall go look around the hallway. I'll wait here since I'm kind of in the middle of eating anyway. She's still gonna eat while this is going on? I must. Bathroom.
Sure.
I must man up and check the bathroom. I don't understand this man up thing.
jeez.
Jeez, Mr. Hand-Hands ran away just because there was an itty-bitty blackout. Such a shameful leader. If I find him, I'm gonna finger flick him in his face as punishment. Even so, where did Byakuya go? I believe I have to go check the entrance. I'm pretty sure Chiaki was there. Oh, the tension is starting. I'm starting to feel like there are so many people right now and we don't know where they are. It's a little nerve-wracking to know that any one of those people at any time could be dead. Oh, hi, Monami. Chiaki and Monami are standing in front of the entrance. I guess they're watching out for Monokuma.
Huh?
Hajime, what about the party?
Oh,
It's not done yet, right? I haven't even joined in yet. Hey, Chiaki, did you happen to see Byakuya pass by here?
nope.
Byakuya? Nope, I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya? There was a sudden blackout inside the old building and Byakuya vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but... Nope, nobody came out. If nobody came out, does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other.
I think.
That's what I think. Monami, do you know something?
Hey,
Oh, Hajime, how did it go? Well, when I talked to Chiaki, she said he didn't go outside. That's weird. No one was inside the storage room either. He wasn't in the kitchen, obviously. No one was in the office.
It is strange.
Nobody
no?
was in the office?
That's weird.
Yeah, Peko. What about Peko? I thought she was supposed to be guarding the area.
Hey,
Well, actually, not even Peko was there.
Huh?
Peko's gone too? Maybe those two took advantage of the blackout to have themselves a major makeout session in the bathroom?
well done.
Truly, truly outrageous. Did something happen, Akane?
It smells.
Well, oh no. Do any of you smell something?
Well,
When partially digested food is absorbed by the small intestine, it's decomposed by bacteria, releasing gas, which is mostly absorbed in the intestinal tract, but whatever cannot be absorbed is extracted from the anus.
yes.
Those are the mechanisms of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed about.
It's not like that.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Wait.
It smells like blood. Blood? She's like our little bloodhound here. As Akane's nose twitched like a beast, she suddenly pointed. It's coming from over there. Oh. A table at the very back of the dining hall? Oh my god, like my heart is beating right now. I feel like we're about to find a body and I don't know whose it's gonna be. What in the world is at that table? It's under there. Under the table? I dashed towards the table at the back, reached out toward the tablecloth, and then I stopped. Is this nervousness? Fear? Why? Why am I nervous? It can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way that's gonna happen. With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth and flipped it back in one go. Oh, that's it? That's... Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It happened. It happened. Holy shit. Wow. I called it. I mean, I called a lot of potential deaths, but holy crap, that was the one that I was like, kind of nervous. Never did I think I was going to be upset about Byakuya getting killed, because in the first Danganronpa, I was just wanting him to die so much. Wow. For the rest of my life, I will never forget what I saw. What I saw the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, already dead and beyond recognition. Shit. Wow. There's a part of me that still kind of can't believe that that's happened. I'm like, is there an imposter? Is he pretending to be dead? I don't know.
Yeah. Why is Byakuya? No.
Well, so much for us being friends and happy times. I just stood there, horrified, as showers of screams rang out behind me, as I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend.
Why?
Why?
What is this?
Hey!
It's impossible.
Are you kidding
Don't
me?
mess with me. This must be some kind of mistake. This can't be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like jam or sauce. Because if not, this...
What the hell?
Good gracious, things quickly took a turn for the worse. My, now this is interesting.
Thrill! Chills! Chills! Kills!
On this tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place. That did not take long, that was like 2 days, if that. Murder?
Could it be?
Hold on, then does that mean... Of course.
That's right!
Byakuya was killed by one of you. What?
Of course!
If you look around the... if you look at the body, you can tell instantly he was obviously murdered. Look, he has such a horrible expression on his face, don't you think? So the fact that he has the night vision goggles, obviously he knew that that breaker was about to get turned off. So I almost feel like that's not actually him because we can't see his face. Maybe he's working with Monokuma. Maybe this is just maybe this is like a Junko situation where it was like a fake murder, but I don't know. A face filled with regret that his life was ended by force, all thanks to someone else's selfish desires. To have a dying face such as this. If this isn't murder, then what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave this island. Lies. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered. The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled within my body, which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered.
What is this?
Is that really Byakuya?
Why?
Why? Why did this happen? Why Byakuya?
Phew!
I see. It appears Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here.
What are you gonna do?
So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this the usual way? Seems a little redundant, but...
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Class trial?
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the blackened. You're telling us to figure out who the killer is?
correct!
That's right. From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
That's impossible!
It can't be. Someone actually killed... There's no way. If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect.
That's...
I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya? There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No, no, no!
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the Blackened, and it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone.
Hey!
Hey, what are you saying?
You can't!
Everyone, please, you cannot. You should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how many times you interfere, there is only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's...
On my grandfather's name.
Huh?
You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's...
Grave.
Hey!
Grave? Your grandpa's dead? What happened to him?
On my grandfather's...
Plane.
Emergency!
What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash?
This is kind
I don't even know where to begin. At this rate.
You ain't my comedy partner anymore.
Ah! It hurts so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack!
I feel bad for laughing right now. This is a very sad moment. Did you see that? This stunning display of power? Defy your big brother and I will show you no mercy. I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. If only I had my magic stick, I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Fine, fine.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirit of lovely doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating.
Yoo-hoo!
I wish you the best of luck. And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who are grief-stricken alone with our despair.
What is this?
What does this mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation? You can't doubt each other because you're all friends.
Understand?
But Mr. Ham-Hands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right?
Please wait!
That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I have finally made friends, there is no way I can doubt them.
So, Oh.
Seriously, did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. We gotta do this to survive, right? Then we have no choice but to do it. I hate to say that she's talking sense.
I won't forgive you.
No! Friends doubting friends is a major no-no.
Shut up!
Shut up! Just go away already, you useless piece of trash.
Ooh,
Threats are scary. Do we really have to do this?
but
No, I don't want to do something like that.
no.
I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary. However, it is just as Hiyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So for that reason,
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there's no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no mistake.
but that which is trying to crush us, this despair. This hopeless reality, that's the real enemy we need to fight. If I'm going to survive this, then I have to fight it. Before you start, can I say something?
Well,
In closed circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do?
I know.
Oh yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it. Destroy the evidence?
Pointing.
Look, over there, that big bulky brawny guy is perfect for the guard job. Oh, that's right, he hasn't shit yet. What the heck? What happened?
Man.
That guy has a sensitive heart despite his looks. No, he has a sensitive digestion tract, it sounds like. Is that what that means?
Hey,
I can be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body, and it's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. It's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right? Mahiru.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. I'll do my very best to not get in your way.
Yes.
I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy. Please. So it's like we've got multiple people to kind of take over for Kyoko since we don't have like a detective in this game to help us. So you're going to stay as well. Is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea. It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on a beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who can do that are the police. There's no way amateurs like us would be able to do that.
Hey,
So let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. But to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe. I won't believe.
I won't believe it. Byakuya got killed? I don't believe that at all. Fine, I'm in.
You are right.
If we are to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. All right. Even so, I still gotta do it. All right. Ta-da! You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
It's the Monokuma
Oh yeah, that's right.
file!
Forgot about that.
Hey,
Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file?
I don't like this.
Geez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones.
Why
Well,
you?
it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me to explain.
Let's see. The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
What?
I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy.
Shing!
I'm so nice I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Hey, hey.
Nice, you say. You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
My. Monami, the meaningless mascot. You're still here?
You stupid brother.
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre.
Damn it!
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouchie, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off. They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look over it just in case. I guess he is dead. All right. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So Byakuya really is dead. Damn it, you promised there wouldn't be even one victim. Why did you end up being one? And now I'll never know what you were going to say to me. Oh, that's right. Shoot. I guess it just died with him. I was interested to, like, you know, hear him talk about the past if what I, you know, guessed was true. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be... There is still that thought of if he was the traitor, too. A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're gonna survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Man, did not think I was gonna be doing an investigation on the 3rd episode, but I'm okay with that because it keeps things moving along. Under this table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny, he was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Maybe that was to kind of like point someone to where they were supposed to go, so it was glowing in the dark. That way they'd be able to find it in the darkness, I'm guessing. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. It's possible they stole the knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paints? Okay, so I'm guessing in the duct tape it was placed maybe under the table so whoever the killer was would be able to find it. So they knew, obviously, that the light was going to be turned off. Byakuya has, I think, I'm pretty sure those are night vision goggles. Yeah. What is this? It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they?
perhaps...
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits, too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? You gotta think, too, it would be very hard for someone to be able to drag his body under the table. I'm wondering if he killed himself. I don't know. The bodies collapsed face down under the table. As if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Because I'm thinking like someone may have stabbed him and he crawled under here, but then there would be blood. The blood would be like trailing from where, so this obviously happens under the table? Wow, we'll see. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. It's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood, so obviously it must have happened under the table in order for the blood splatter to be on the inside of the tablecloth. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there doesn't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. I'm sure I pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. And everyone's just kind of standing around watching me do it. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Alright, is there anything else? Oh, duh, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's definitely check this case out. This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made with duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are lots of odd things inside the case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just a case. The inside is empty. That looks like the case that the goggles might have come in, I'm guessing. The one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. The other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. The key to that duralumin case is right here. Then it's unlikely the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all the security equipment? Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. Maybe Monokuma realized that Byakuya was there and had him killed off so he couldn't tell people about, like, the first round of this that happened to him. Alright, well, let's talk to some people.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And it's weird that we didn't hear him, like, scream or anything, either. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it... But why was Byakuya's table under a body? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have just stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? Yeah, just a little bit. You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? They talking maybe about Peko? I must investigate my classmate's body. I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. And that makes me very nervous. Like, she's the ultimate nurse, but she really doesn't seem like the type I would trust to take care of me. I am terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. There's really gotta be something up with that. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up... It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Oh my god, I can't believe this is actually a truth bullet. Alright. Let's see if these guys have anything to add. Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is? Find out which friend killed our friend? I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? That's fine. I got it. I wonder what her problem is with men. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey.
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see. It's this photo. And this? I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from the table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's totally a different person now than when she was feeling down. So with Byakuya gone, it looks like I'm the unofficial leader now. Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible!
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It is not a mere earring, it is the Hellhound Earring.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolical beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver!
The Hellhound Earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? He's never met a Pomeranian then, because those things can be nasty. I understand it's important to you, but for now, we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor, and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up?
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring.
You!
Fool, have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourself in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you will still not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about that on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. I'm wondering too, maybe there's like a trap door in the floorboard so someone was able to like kill him over in the corner. No, there'd still be blood. I was like, if there's a way to like transport his body underneath the table going underneath the building, but I don't know. Okay, I wonder if there's... Okay, there's something else to investigate. Air conditioner. Could it be... Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. Pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means... That mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
Hajime, a moment. What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're so easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. Ew. We both harbor special feelings toward Hope's Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm starting to sound like Byakuya here. It's like I'm taking over in more ways than one in his place.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. It's almost like I'm the Kyoko to his Makoto. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so before I go any further, I just realized I haven't actually checked out the skills. I haven't bought any. I don't even know which ones I have here or which ones I can get, so I want to go through those. I'm assuming that I'll be able to buy these hopefully before the class trial actually starts. There's quite... Wow, there's a lot, actually. I remember in the first one, you could only get them, you could unlock them based on who you hung out with. I did not have this many to choose from, so this is a little overwhelming, and I've been told that there was a lot of new aspects to the class trials, so... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't even know where to start. If you guys do have any recommendations about which ones overall would be better to have, or even like ones that would be good for this first class trial, I would love to hear your recommendations in the comment section, because I don't even know where to begin. So I'm gonna hold off on this, and yeah, let me know which ones you think I should pick, and hopefully they'll let me choose the skills before the class trial so I get some extra help. But we're gonna get back into the investigation. So there's a couple places I have to check out first. There's something I want to ask you. What is it?
It is strange,
It
no?
appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps...
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Okay. Fire door. Okay, so we'll head to the kitchen. So we've got to check out the kitchen, the bathroom, the office, and the storage room. All right, Teru. Let's see if you've got any information for us. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy.
Hey,
Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. Alright, well, I mean, that's what I was gonna do anyway, but... Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. I don't want to hear you talk about big meat, okay?
well,
It's a
guess
dish
that's
fit for a
about it.
tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Ayama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Ayoma or... Oh my god, you guys are probably just... You're used to my horrible pronunciations of, like, Japanese words, I'm sorry. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekamaru. Apparently he killed a cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. Oh man, I hope it wasn't that cow that I saw before. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. I wonder if it was the... wonder if it was that chicken that got turned into a cow. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekamaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown... Oh my god, stop making me repeat these words. Is near Ayama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
Man,
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate the food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. I need to talk to Peko and see what the heck happened, and she's supposed to be at the office. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
to tell you
Well,
the
it's not
truth-
like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. Okay, so yeah, Byakuya dying, that's not a problem for you. For you, it's more the fact people didn't get to eat your food. He's scary when he's mad. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Oh my god, I have so many truth bullets already and I haven't even gone to the other rooms.
you're right.
Alright, let's Okay, so there's still the storage room, the office, and the bathroom. The storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Oh, is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. Well, I can see it, no problem. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well,
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. Okay, Nagito, you're acting kind of suspicious the way you're just dismissing me here. Oh boy, lots to check out here. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
yep.
A wise decision. Nagito, are you hiding something in there you don't want me to see? Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. Gotta love how the game will just tell you, like, oh yeah, that's not important. Don't worry about that. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? That's a little weird for sure.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Dude, why are you stop shuffling me around? I really feel like you're hiding something here. Oh, I get it. You're right. I don't understand why, but okay, if the game's telling me I gotta leave, then I guess I gotta go. I do appreciate that the game lets me know not so subtly, like, okay, you've seen everything here that you need to see, you can move on now. Oh, hello, Ibuki.
I see.
Apparently,
I see.
a great man once said investigation should be done on foot.
Yes!
So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How did you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice through the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you wouldn't have been able to make out who's... Oh, sorry, you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? I'll heartily eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Leave it to me. I'ma take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Oh god, it's not that kind of game. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this! Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Man, that's a pretty good memory she's got there. That'll definitely come in handy. I hope you stick around for a while. Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I just did. God, you're like a little dog. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey.
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Oh, that's interesting. Well, it's not really like... Sorry, it's not like I really care. Why don't you care? It probably pertains pretty well to what we're trying to do here.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Yeah!
Then praise me. Let me bite ya. Okay, you know what? Why don't you bite Teru? He'd probably be into that. Just leave me alone, okay? Or why are you really biting me? Okay, maybe I'll have second thoughts about hanging out with this girl. I don't want to get eaten. Alright, so we want to go to the toilets and then the office, and I think that's it. It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Hey, is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Alright, Pecco, yes, I absolutely want to talk to you. The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. So I proceeded to not do that. This remote control is for the office's air conditioning. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? Man, someone really thought ahead to do all this. Okay, let's check out the circuit breaker like I was supposed to do. That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this. Man, it's really high up.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. Circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. That's kind of a weird place for a circuit breaker to be so high up. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? Ta-da! I did it!
Whoa!
Oh, it's here!
Actually...
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
By the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
Hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar.
It's true.
I'm serious. Want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? They didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. Another mystery. Maybe... Yeah, maybe Pecco used her sword, and maybe she... No, it would still probably be too high. I'm like, maybe she used it to knock down the circuit breaker. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? But she's like such the obvious person to doubt, and to think she's the killer, that I don't think that's the case. Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait!
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where did you run off to on your own? Well, that is... I had to go take a shit. Ugh. Ugh. Pecco suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Pecco, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems that it'll be a tough path. I wonder if someone poisoned her food or something and made her have to go to the bathroom? With cold sweat, maybe someone put something in her food so she wouldn't be able to make it to the office. And that's why, the bathroom was closed? Maybe she was in the bathroom. maybe. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean? Why do you know so much? Why do you know so much? You're making it suspicious. I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something.
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. And where is Business Boy in all this? He still hasn't shown his face, so he still is a potential suspect as well. Is that really what it is? Okay, so we're definitely gonna check out the case as well, see if anything's missing from there. This Duralumin case, it should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey.
Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out, I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
See, it's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Alright, do you have anything important? Isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that is?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey.
And don't you think she looked kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. With your jagged little teeth. Yeah, you creep me out, dude.
Now then,
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think? We should get going now. Once again, he is just kind of like moving me along. Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building. Wait, we still haven't gone to the bathroom yet.
Hey.
How about we check Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out, just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. Okay, I still want to understand why Nagito is, like, so drawn to me. There must be some reason.
Alright,
then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to the bathroom then. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Oh.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, is she helping him try and find his earring?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder. I think.
Ah, Chiaki, you're a smart girl. I was thinking the same thing. There's gotta be a way to, like, get under there. Maybe they went through the fire door. The fact that they had, like, that's a potential, like, that was a truth bullet. I'm wondering if that's obviously gonna come into play.
So I thought it was important to check it.
Or if there's some sort of trap door or something, I don't know. But someone would have to have a lot of knowledge about the building for that. I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor has huge gaps between the floorboards. Oh! Oh! I didn't think about that. Someone just Oh! That is a good point. Is it possible the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
But
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well,
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? Just dismissing everything I say. At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Wait, why is that a bad thing? That's a great thing if it's Business Boy, because I hate him. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well...
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did?
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
huh?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here, all alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. Huh, how diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone. No, game, you're not gonna make me feel bad for him, okay? So stop trying.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? When did we start talking about video games? And once again, it probably isn't going to be Fuyuhiko because that's also a little bit too obvious and the game is not about that. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. I'm not. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed half of my power
I will most
yet.
assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Alright, on to Byakuya's... do I want to talk to... I guess I have to. Try and get his, account. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Tch, nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk, and then just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Alright, so talking to you was kind of pointless. Oh, alright, there we go. Yeah, let me click it. There. It's locked.
Hey,
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath.
hey!
Hey, Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yay! Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey,
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is
If it's for the
troubling.
class trial, there's no way I can refuse. See? Also, Nagito seems way too comfortable around Monokuma for my liking. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Valos! I'll leave the rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
I guess you're right. Oh, I wonder how many more places I have to investigate. Oh. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter? Someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Huh? And that's why he was so adamant about making sure that there were no weapons inside. This is a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe
Hey,
this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? Well, I mean, it wasn't wrong.
but...
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario.
Hey,
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us?
nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point, there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone.
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. I don't know, dude. That seems kind of like more than just a coincidence. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe any one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all this way here, and it's the only thing I could think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? I wonder if it's Monokuma. Because Monokuma probably knows Byakuya pretty well considering, you know, what happened in the first game. They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that?
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
sorry.
Sorry, that's all you. Oh, dude, that's suspicious. You were just quite happy to tag along with me this whole time, and now all of a sudden you're getting cold feet? Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey,
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should probably hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry to the old building. Oh, there's Usami. Alright, let's go say hi to Usami, even though I still don't know what to think of her. Or, oh, I'm sorry, Monami. Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends. What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside since it's dangerous because of the renovation. I see, the renovation, so that's why you covered them up. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure, you know, not the fact that those look almost exactly like the plates that were up in the windows in the first game. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. We have to do this no matter what, damn it. What the hell was that loud voice just now? Sounded like Gundam, I think. Oh, or it could be Nekomaru.
Huh?
I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru, Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. So you took a shit, basically. Losing to who?
Oh!
I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Shit!
Yeah. What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Once again, I'm guessing that was Peko. Something must have been in her food to keep her away from the office. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. And maybe Peko was just a little bit embarrassed about it. I've been trying to use many times, but the door just won't open at all. And it makes sense, because Peko was one of the... Her and Business Boy, I think, were the only two people, other than Teru Teru, who was in the kitchen, who weren't in the room with us. And then there's Chiaki, she was outside. If you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That's the goal of a true leader.
Fool!
In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout.
So what I mean
And
is...
the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Okay, so we got Mahiru.
Hey!
Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound so sure.
Hey!
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing at a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Yeah, that's definitely gonna come into play. The power cord for the desk lamp? That cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed. That means...
Hey!
So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself while I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all. That diagram is definitely going to be helpful.
Huh?
Yay, you did good, Mahiro. Good job. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit more of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Hey, are you okay? Maybe being a nurse, I don't think she's cut out for it. I'm sorry, talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself, I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? It's as thin as an ice pick or an owl. Awl? I'm guessing it was a, what are those things called? The skewer. So the knife might just be a red herring. Because the fact that Byakuya made such a big deal about, like, the skewers, I have a feeling that's gonna come into play here. The investigation is over. This means the first class trial is about to begin.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Okay. Hopefully I'm going the right way. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, I am. Huh?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get here? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
No way.
That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know, they probably ran away.
No way!
Ah, hell nah. There's no way I'd let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm surprised it wasn't Kazuichi that ran off. I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey!
Hey now,
Come
if you keep
on
acting
now.
violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? You, how can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened?
I am right here.
Now then,
Remember
let
this
us
well.
begin.
A main character arrives when he intends to. I like he thinks that he's the main character of this game. Huh?
Hey,
It seems you noticed it too. He got his earring back. If I did, then I'm right. So that means there is a way to get underneath the floorboards.
Well now.
All right, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, Mon ami, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic
Do you want to taste how
mascot.
powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding service!
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? Okay. I've definitely been playing for quite a while. A lot of stuff happened in this episode, and I do kind of want to leave the beginning of the class trial for the next episode. So we will leave it here. I am super excited and a little nervous to get into the first class trial. So hopefully they're going to let me pick out some skills before the class trial actually starts. And yeah, I know you guys want to see how I do this first class trial. Hopefully I won't fail too hard. So if you want to see how that goes, stay tuned for the next episode. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until then, bye.